Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Yes, Defense Ministry, HDM, Mpenifo, Womo, Enemu, Esin Kunya. No crea, the band essentially a basso, and Abutino Sony Sempa.
You share Defense Ministry on Monday.
Okay.
Monday, Monday. A Defense Ministry, a share. I'm say, you can say she monocra a basso the 1 month ago. Okay, I'm say. Invitation now or more extended MIN. No, I think things were not too clear, and so it took a bit of conversation behind the scene to have to have us honor the invitation to Monday. No, I led a delegation of myself and my colleagues meet. You can say Kushia Defense Minister any. The Abeji deputy and then the chief director at the ministries, the Defense Ministries complex. So, yes, took place on Monday.
So, Botaino teaching is saying, pa, Dientinamu, yes, in Shimu.
So I will say, when make us say, you've been talking to me. When we are so say, Bambons and Sam said, a year, any dear engine in our Obefreme, most often near Casa. Now, one day, leakage by so more yet, mark clearance for Ministry of Interior to employ 11,000 plus. Mebne, your main, I mean, I'm old enough, you're made to be, you can't say. Security officers. Ofreme, na asempa ofreme, na yedi ho komo. Asempa na e ball, me ball aben chi enyina ye kan say ade a nyoma bi sa no den a you will talk to me or talk to any of my colleagues, but in plenty, ye mpanyimfo no policy makers no omu be ye nyoma ni bi na omu akwa ebia omo office omo aye nyoma ni bia na so omo aye nhyi omo aye nyoma ni bia sabi yenum so na eya media any other Ghanaians any embedi ho nkomo no se eba ne sa na se entiase enhye de ni ho a no mu gina afa na yesu egina afa eba ne sa na akwa se MPP no government enti ase yenso yente government ase so ebehia se occasionally it will take place. The government for policy maybe a person will be rolling it out. If we get to know, how do you want to do this? I didn't see any episode you say this way. For instance, the Shia defense minister and the opinion for Adia Bakwa. Ye ball who they run and say no mudi home come protocol enlistment into the military, any protocol enlistments into the security sector. We wanted to know Nientia a mebuno Duduana be applied so or being shed nimu now soon nimobia I'm here unye bimu na wako or mutual margin but margin there were a lot of back and forth, and they promised that, things are going to be much clearer. But within the military, Nankasa there, or more, protocol, because it is a rigorous process. These are some of the things Monday, and apart from that, apart from that, until say you share or mono, na Sebi, some of us may make me say, well, I know because of my close working relation with the opinion for no any I know how much investment this particular government has put into especially the security sector, i.e. the military, the police, and the rest. And I have said it repeatedly that this particular government has invested a lot. But sometimes because akonde a Ghana ye wono ne dodo say ya na sabi na abonefo no ebi tie ahwe ya na mo take advantage normally bebre 99% yentumi bambo mu 99% yentumi mfanto yentumi nkano trasa. And so basically we had a lot of very useful conversations, and we believe that it's a very good start.
On my part, and I think I'm particularly happy, sir. A told a beer and probably painful bit to say more, most of my Daroma, no pebia, a ban of Bamo, who say my friend, Yanemo Casa, Ubehuna, a man for nobody, Subo, be animal fresh, so called then security analyst, Umunim, Shady, and Umunim. So, just hearing and just seeing this, a bino, here and who here, na, most of the Amoya de Bois, in terms of security, so on better Monsa. Craft frame na mwesi nkunyama to adwene. I think I'm particularly happy, and it goes to show say yes musumo ye adwuma.
Yes or no, usually me I tell some of us have maybe the skin of an elephant and also a very thick skin. So me, if I speak and you come and you try to denigrate me, I would ignore you, because who we deal with in government, who we talk to. And so before me in particular, I will come out, say me Babeka Bibino. Now I have all the information, because Bambo Moons and some information. No, so Beka, yes, you be so now, oh, you no, you should have evidence. And you remember my back and forth with the EC boss. Eventually, she came out to admit to say, yes, there were issue discrepancies with security officers, Omudin and the special voters list. Some of us will not come out because you see, Bamba Jumana, if some of us at this level, remember the country say, Abia, now me no opinion with no opinion with me no think get at home, and I any opinion with no, but sometimes we talk to them, we disagree with them before we come out to talk. You talk to them, you disagree with them, and when you disagree with them and you still come out to talk, they know that you disagreed with them before you came out to talk. So, the fact that you disagree with them, and you don't agree, and you are enemies. Chrono Ghana, Mino, ni pemuna ye present Ghana be ye crabeshe said ye be ya. No mother kojojo, who share ye memuha. We are surrounded by, hostile countries. Who the country be in a bay yeah. Ube to me akase country with no honkai Ghana around us and so some of us when we are talking, and those of us who are old enough to have seen 79, 83 or earlier than that, kasana se obi be kase Ghana and ya wo besia now and here now ubenya daria because nipa non shedan tre the okana say so the who can be me country me connect no say when you are talking, be very careful your speech, because don't speak to incite the young people of this country, because the young people of this country mostly have not seen any serious disturbances in this country. Apart from some of them in the north, I be able to me say the Nanumba war, because they were there, they saw it. Apart from that, apart from COVID, partial lockdown. Anyone who is as old as I am will tell you that we got to a point where it was curfew, the whole of the country, soldiers everywhere, beating people, killing people. We've gone past it. And so maybe they understand. We have a role to play. Government acknowledges the role some of us play when we meet them behind closed doors. My member na kusiabu aje said you are frame. Na makase that's it. Nipa penny with the penny office and a penny with frame or phone, so and you can't say no, that is not necessary. But when we are called this way as a group, that we need you people to come for us to have. With some of us we meet them one-on-one. Sometimes we have discussions, but when it's a group, it is always important when these issues come up. We tell you what happened. So yes, those who think that maybe we don't know. I don't have to come and be. Talking about my credentials, then what do you know? To me, once you criticize people are likely to criticize you, which is fair in a democracy. No fights. You can criticize me. But and also interest of criticizing me. na de minimum na beboa oman no na menka. For instance, we talk about the kind of say marine piracy on our waters. As we speak, piracy, the whole world, one of the things are a bar out. Sebi, maybe if it wasn't this meeting, Ebi Kranka, we will not know. And they say 95% of all piracy attacks happens at the Gulf of Guinea. 95%, which means that free Somalia, you can say, Somalia waters, you feature between Nigeria, Benin, Togo, and then to the other side, Cote d'Ivoire. All attacks, and also attacks, they are kidnapped. Among they are bomb 95% of those attacks. This is where the Gulf of Guinea between us. And because Ghana, we are getting a lot of sharing Bibrina, Neba Ghana, Digu, Bani, the Kikano. Piracy attacking a lot of our vessels. And so these are things that some of us probably would have to begin to ask a lot of questions and ask government. Maybe more than that. Because the question is what are we doing to secure our waters? How much rain do you know? We have a role to play. Just as you, the media, people will embarrass the media, people will do this. But the truth is that the media will not be deterred, just like the rest of us, the security analysts, and those who want to say so-called security experts. Me, I tell people that you can actually even not give me any title. Titles don't do anything so long as I do my work and I do it diligently. So being at Shaba, it was a very fruitful discussion. The ministry was happy to articulate government's position, and I have said it consistently that since independence, since that Enya Abembia were invested within a short period so much into the security services like we have had under the leadership of Nanado. You might decide to say Nanado is not doing anything. I can say maybe Nanado is not doing anything when I look at the food price, my food, how much my bag of rice is costing. When I look at my food, makes me say, Nanado is not doing anything. But when I also look at investments in terms of money that is going, I can say military for air recruiting. Ghana police bear 5,000 within this period. Fire service 2, immigration 2, prisons 2. This is huge investment. Apart from the other accoutrement that is given to them. But the truth is that it is woefully inadequate. Who share baby 100. Now, Oba, 5 pen an hour. Now, only 20 above the cajon. One will say you have done very well. But we will be asking that, can you push it up to 50? That will not be wrong to push it. So when we say some of this, somebody will sit aside, no, I can say, I'm more time of we don't know meaning. But I don't have to come and be. If you want, if you go to my, go and read my profile, then you will get to know. But, most of the people who, excuse me to say, would try to slide you are people who I would say they are as young as some of us, our children. So me, when you say it, I don't bother myself about them because there's a country living outside the country and coming to stay in Ghana. Ghana is there. See, Ghana na ye Quran year. Ghana might be anywhere that is Ghana. The only thing is that see a share na a minor. You see the minor said they are. What do you call it? Ghana of the streets. I have some Americans who are visiting me who are, and they are so excited about Ghana. They are so excited, they don't want to go back again. They simply, some Americans, they don't want to go back to America. And so it's also to her, also press of the visa because there's a misunderstanding, yes, cost of living, and things are not going well the way we expect. But the truth is that Ghana and I hear people sometimes denigrate Ghana and destroy Ghana, but me, the truth is that to be a Latinable tripping, that's a very, very honest. The person will tell you that the amount of freedom we enjoy in Ghana, you never get that freedom anywhere in the world. The amount of freedom I enjoy here in Ghana. Is it the UK or the Britain or they can't say in Britain or America or Germany? Where would you get that freedom? So maybe these engagements are so important to ensure that our country will be peaceful because some of us when we talk, Whether you like it or not, people listen.
Okay.
And you don't know who will listen and try to take advantage if you are saying they should go and do bad things. So we have to continuously, check our leaders, to ensure that things are done right.
Before I begin, Adam, Mr. I need you, my Mimusa we kakra. Now know about to drive for need teach you the military, Ghana Armed Forces recruitment now, the photos, the videos, the public, be and come on, be in some no our more cannot say, CCID, a Juma, and in here, looking at the numbers, thousands of youth, one more person, one more enter into the military. From where you sit, is this a be exaggerating? Haven't we seen things like this before? Is it the first time maybe a who numbers in this and now this time around maybe a numbers in was through? Any maybe can say is because jobs in Niho, no availability of jobs for the youth. Anything about who numbers in son. Is it the first time we seen numbers like this be recruitment into maybe some of the security agencies?
The present generation of Ghanaians, I'm sure so movie census, I will see how many people are below a certain, how many people are below above a certain. It is not the first time. I'm not sure how the recruitment in the past was done and how the difference between the past and today. The difference, the past and the recruitment, those they say be almost per regional balance. Maybe on the Kowa regional park, regional stadium. Almost a member no person join military no. Obi Amra Park, Oba Park. Na ye the more park which na Japan no. Yes, Obi Antumrika. No mutumrika. Wow, ni amamo time. Wow, 1 year time no. Yes, mu nyina Obi Anko fi no yako. Then they start the process. So they are likely to do that. Tamale, Sekendi, Takoradi, Cape Coast. They will do that all over the country. And so you will not see people massing up at one point. This time around, the difference is that, and I have followed the process, the difference is that go online, who talk scratch card, who say can't say. Now I go online, now I enter. Into enter, depending on unit how far, so far, the army. You can say army, or more nam from those with the boots, or more nam from no far army, and our infantry from the army. You are likely to be asked to come. You have almost best send you code, text message, come to area airwork. Maybe I have been so far Air Force and our Navy. They are so called. I think there's another one in Sweden. They are having them in other locations. Those days, you won't see people queuing. It was so disorganized, so chaotic. I'm sure you know. They put all of them within the stadium. And they have the stamina to run and do other physical work. They say, okay, before they come to do the body selection. Now it's orderly. You all stand out and the rules they are check body selection. Ubetina ubi say, ebia me say yam fame. And so maybe not unanim a lot of scars. Who soldier, police need the kick on say, a lot of scars, tattoos, what boasum, why you say, why bleaching, why you say, they won't take you. You know why? It is expected, say, who bet to me a share on a combat boot continuously for about 6 weeks without removing it in war. They don't call a kuma. To me, I share boot no, ejinan afan fuomo, afrubia, I had the can continue at the other continuously for about 4 to 6 weeks. And who what could be? Who are trousers? Obi Ojina Bontina, who PA house here disqualified. No about the canon in the Panasa. That's all what you don't have any problem. If I have one on anyone to say, yeah, first body selection, no, that was cast by a tattoo or say. These things are not allowed because when you are taken in the army or the police or the you will not be able to survive when you are sent to a more difficult terrain. And so what you saw was rather a more orderly way of doing it. That is not to say a human maybe the numbers have increased. The numbers have increased because, yes, unemployment is a challenge in this country. Unemployment, the obiara to me you feel and unemployment then a challenge. A challenge due to see opinion for no ever share na and because here can say, listen, for immigration we need almost about 20,000 people more to be recruited. Police will need about 40,000 more. Fire service they can more in 20 to 40. But then say no country can recruit at a go. They can't say all these numbers because we are our economy no may collapse. But I am hoping say government and super anchor businesses like yours on better taxes so I'm a despite group on better like the businesses we run. I am an employer. There are others who are also employers, so that other people business can grow for more people. Right? When that happens, so what you saw there are two things. You saw orderly way of getting people, a very humane way.
Okay.
Those days, the culture said, it's a more human. Those days, no it's a more humane way. So for me, yes, unemployment is a challenge. So the numbers have gone up, but what we are seeing is not anything. The numbers have increased. So that is what I can say.
Yeah, that's Nyamisha Papa. We appreciate.
Utie Oha Extreme Punk no. Needs FM.